What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD up in the spot, and that's all day. I'm up in here finna do a quick little young video about basically about video gaming and maybe other things too as well. Basically about just because it's new doesn't mean it's always great. Now, I just felt like doing some more gaming videos and other stuff because I haven't been doing those lately, and I'll be back to talk about more realer things soon. But this is kind of real too. I really think this is real, and the main reason why I want to push this is because I really want people to get back into retro gaming, because I feel like that's where it's at right now. Well, there's a lot of other things out here we could be doing, investing in, but I think this is a good spot to be at. And then especially when you look at the state of current gaming, you'll realize, like, I don't know, man, it's just certain little things I'm starting to notice that makes me feel like current generation of gaming is not what it used to be. And I think the last generation of gaming, when it was really, really, really good, like before it kind of fell off, was when it was PlayStation 3, well, it was PlayStation 3, Wii, and Xbox 360. I think that was, like, after that, I don't think it'll be the same from there, because I see a lot of people, and it ain't that. And I used to do the same thing. I used to think that whatever is new, you know what I'm saying, is better. Or you'll have stuff that's old and you may get tired of it and you'll just be like, I don't want this no more. Like, in my honest opinion, one of the worst things that someone can do with their games, their video games, is basically give them the GameStop. Like, for real. And I know everybody has done this. I know my hair is all, I try to pick my hair out, let my hair breathe for a little minute before I twist it back up. But I'm just saying, I know we all been through that stage where we all go to get our game, we get tired of it, new stuff come out, and then we want to trade in all our games to go to GameStop. I've been doing that my whole life until I woke up and realized, like, wait, we should hold on to these because they might be worth something in the future. And it's not just with games. This could be with anything. This could be with movies, CDs, all types of stuff. But I think games is a good place to be because a lot of people are in the games. Gaming is a very big company that makes a lot of money. The gaming community is just a very, very price-driven community. Now, I'm not trying to down anyone who has an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 or a Wii U, or if you're getting a new Nintendo Switch or a 3DS. I'm not knocking none of y'all because I feel like there's good games on every system. I do feel like that. But what I'm saying is that it's not what it used to be. A lot of these newer games now don't even have manuals with them, which I find to be very bogus because it's like you're putting less effort in, but we're spending more money for a game because games are more expensive now, for the newer systems than what they used to be brand new. It's like they're steadily raising the bar, raising the price, but the games that they're making are not really new hits and new bangers. And shoot, it's really weirding me out how a lot of these games be coming out with these cartoony looking graphics like we back in the 80s or 90s or something. A lot of games for these newer systems, and I'm not saying those games aren't good, and I'm not saying they don't have their place, but why am I starting to see that so much? So many games on the newer systems that look like 2D or trying to be 3D, 2D, cartoonish looking graphics, and I'll be like, wait, this is a PlayStation 4. Shouldn't like every game almost look realistic or something like that? Now you'll notice that the games are more powerful. I will notice that, like, okay, they look like this, but they do seem more powerful. But at the same time, why are they being created? I'm like, are we going backwards when it comes to gaming? Like, shouldn't we be going forward? Why am I hearing about people saying that certain games on PS3 look better than PS4? And to be honest, I think that's true too. You see what I'm saying? It's like, are we really getting what we're paying for, or are they just pushing out mainframe titles, and franchises to just try to get us to spend our money? Because that's what I'm starting to see. Why I don't see any more new genres just popping up? Not genres, just new titles. Something new. Besides the stuff that we're normally used to seeing. Like, we should see more new things erupting, and it's messed up because now, you know, they want so much money now, they're scared to take the risk of putting newer stuff out because they don't know if the crowd will like it. That's why a lot of these new hype games that come out be almost the same old stuff that we already know and done played, just with little twists and spins. Same old crap. What the new stuff to really get us hyped, you know, because just like back in the day, some of this stuff came out and we got hooked because it was new. So we need that. That's why I feel like a lot of these older games, I mean, their value is really worth something, man, especially with this whole digital age coming out and all this stuff. I think it's good to try to hold on to some of that stuff, or maybe even try to get into collecting. You know, I find it to be fun. Shoot, I'm enjoying it. Shoot, it's fun as ever, in my honest opinion. Because it's such, especially when you know what you're doing and you know how to do it, man, you could come up in a short amount of time. Excuse me, I had to burp a little bit, but yeah, you can come up in a short amount of time though. Drinking my little orange, what is that, like orange black tea? Yeah, that's what I'm drinking right now. I mean, I done came up. And I mean, I'm tired of seeing people buying all these games and then giving them to GameStop, not getting paid nothing. If you want to sell a game to somebody you know, or sell a game on eBay. Do not be out here giving GameStop your money, because they're gonna give you the least possible money they can give you, and then put the highest possible price on the game. And then now you're buying their new games, which will probably deteriorate in value until maybe later on, unless it's a real hype game. Because if you notice, like I noticed this, because you know there's websites out here where you can look at all the prices of games. Why I look up like PlayStation 4, and most of those games aren't barely even $60. Like a lot of those new games that just came out are already like 30, 40 bucks, just dropping in value. Just dropping. And so you see what I'm saying? So don't you think it's better to go for the older stuff that's raising in value? I mean, but again, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Again, I'm not knocking no one that's collecting PlayStation 4, Xbox One, any of that, because I do plan on getting one myself. I don't know, I guess I've been kind of on the Xbox One. I kind of have, but I always was a PlayStation fan. I done had all of them except for 4 was the only one I haven't gotten yet, which I probably will end up getting. But right now, I'm just letting you know, like, even if I did have that, my main interest more than likely would be into the retro game and in retro video games and just collecting that. And it is always cool to just go back and re-experience some of that stuff that you played in your past. You know, I bet you it's a lot of games in your past you never beat, but you would love to go back and beat now, you know, now that you're probably older and wiser and you know more and you got more gaming experience. It's a lot of games in my past I'd be like, whoa, I haven't played this game in a while, you know. Shoot, man, I got so many dang. Hold on, let me see. Here go one I just recently got the other day I've been playing. I know y'all remember this game. I know y'all remember Soul Calibur 2. Just got this recently for the GameCube. And I was having fun with this shit. And then you get the Wii HDMI and you know this shit be on fucking point. Graphics still look good as hell. I mean, I'm serious. The graphics on this game are not bad for Soul Calibur 2. And shit, this shit was fun as fuck. Shit, Link is a beast. The Link is a beast. I've never seen a game where Link is like this serious. Like, I'm not knocking nothing on Zelda, but you ain't never seen Link like be this deadly, basically, with his moves and his attacks. Shit. Smash Brothers Link ain't got nothing on Soul Calibur Link, right? But I still love my Smash Brothers. I mean, look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Back, and this ain't shit what I'm holding right now. This is nothing. I know you can see them stacked up over here. But what I'm saying is that I never had this when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I was always one of them type of people. All right, this is boring. I'm going to sell this. I want something new. And then you beat it, then you sell it. See, you're not gaining nothing. What are you gaining from doing that in your life? You're not gaining by just hurrying up, getting a new game, quickly beating it, and then selling it. Hold on to that crap. Because I swear it seems like the only people that I know that got a lot of games is only because they have a lot of money. It's not because they want to really collect them and keep them. It's just people with a lot of money, and they'll just be buying them. They probably too lazy to even go sell them, because they got money to go buy more, you know. Cause I told you, man, just imagine if I would have kept all those game systems I had in the past, man. My GameCube I sold, but you see I got back to the GameCube, but I sold that. I had the DS, sold that, had to get back to it. I had a PlayStation 2, sold it. PlayStation 1, sold it. I know a lot of people done sold that crap. Shit, I'm happy I ain't selling none of my old NES games. I'm very, 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 very happy. Here go a game that I've been playing lately that been fun as hell to me. Fortune Street for the Wii. This game fun as fuck. This game is basically like a mixture of Mario Party and Monopoly. So just imagine that. Mario Party and Monopoly. Put them together, you got Fortune Street. Very addictive, very challenging. I advise y'all check that out. Another game. Oh, here go another game. Here go Mario Party 9. I've been fiending on that shit. Here go another game that real welcomed me that I played in the past. Super Paper Mario, and I played ever since I got that Mario and Luigi Superstars for the Game Boy Advance. It made me want to come back and play this again and shit like this, and you know, in Thousand Year Door and shit. You know what I'm saying? These are really good games from the past. I gotta get both the Mario Galaxies. Can you believe it? I don't have neither one. Out of all the Mario games I got, I don't got neither freaking Super Mario Galaxy. Ain't that stuff? Ain't that some stuff? But I'm just letting y'all know, man, just because it's new don't mean it's better. Just like a car, just because the car has a newer year on it doesn't mean it's going to be better than a car with a less year on it. That doesn't mean nothing. What matters is what's inside the car and how the car run and how it act. Just because these newer systems are coming out don't mean they're necessarily better than the older ones. Because in my honest opinion, these game companies have gotten used to people, y'all, giving them their money for crap. And as long as y'all continue to give them y'all money for crap, they will keep giving you crap. Because I know it's a lot of people out here that want to, oh, well, I want to support the game companies, but that's just the thing. That's like supporting a bad girlfriend that don't like you. You know, the girl ain't giving you crap. She ain't doing nothing for you, but you still giving her money and stuff, expecting her to change. Same thing with these game companies. You keep giving them your money, they ain't gonna change. They're not gonna change until we put our foot down and say, all right, man, we going back to the old school until y'all start getting y'all act together. Cause we spending all this money for games that don't even got booklets. We spending all this money for games that fighting games where you gotta spend money to get all the characters. Now you gotta buy the new game, then you gotta spend more money for the game for the characters in the game. A lot of games are coming out with DLC. So as you can see, it's just one big, huge money grab. It's just like the iPhones. All they got to do is come out with a new number and everybody go crazy over it just because they want to blow their money. When the phones they got now are probably working perfectly well, which you should keep. But since you have money, you just wasting on some shit, you know. You should always buy what you need before what you want, you know. But people are more of an impulse, emotional buyers, as you can see. And that's why I believe that video gaming has been going down. I do believe, and I do believe it'll continue to sink until people stop buying all this new shit. Because like I said, man, games on the... It's like when they went to Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and all this, it's like it didn't really improve much. Took them forever just to even get some decent games. I'm like, here we go, 2-3 years from these systems being released, and I mean, man, I feel like it could be much better. We see what happened to the Wii U. I mean, flop. You know, I mean, come on. I'm not saying, again, I'm not knocking anyone who buys this stuff, but we deserve better. You know, I mean, here we are in 2017. We should be like so far ahead of this. We should be so far ahead of this crap when it comes to gaming. I mean, keep it, like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, you can just make improvements off of it, but don't change it completely up. I mean, these cartoonish looking games coming out for PlayStation 4. Not knocking those type of games, because I love old school games, but come on now, like, seriously though? And they got us spending all this money for stuff that looked like it could have damn near came out on Super Nintendo. Alright, man. I just want to encourage people to come back to retro gaming. It's a lot of fun here, man. You got so many different systems you can choose from to start playing and getting into and collecting for and getting your money, man. I mean, you want a Dreamcast, you want a Sega Saturn, you want a Genesis, what you want? You want an NES, you want PlayStation 1, 2, what you want? You want an Xbox One? You know, you got so many choices. What you want, an N64? What you want? I'm letting you know, man. It's out here. Because currently, I'm collecting for 4 systems right now. And there'll probably be more in the future. So, like this video, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me if you're interested in getting back into retro gaming. Tell me if you're in the new gaming. Even if you enjoy the new games better, let me know. You know, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just telling people how I feel. You know? So, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.